I forgot what to say. So me and Komodo just got back from Too Many Games a little less than a week ago, and y'all, holy moly, the turnout, the people that showed up, it kind of blew my mind a little bit. So, you know, if you was able to make it, thank y'all so much for that. Me and Komodo always get really nervous like the day before we go to Too Many Games that only 1 or 2 people are gonna show up. So to see like people in the hundreds show up for us was like, it's a relief. Okay, I feel better now. And if you wasn't able to get out there, it's totally fine, dude. You don't have to apologize. I see a lot of people saying sorry down in the comment section. Listen, I completely understand. Going to Philadelphia, traveling across America is pretty difficult for some people. I get it. A lot of y'all were telling us in the comment section that you're on the west coast of America and going all the way to the east side is way too far. Listen, I totally understand that, but don't worry. I got your back, bro. Well, you see, me and Komodo just got announced at the Tucson Comic-Con, which is in Arizona. So that's kind of on the left side, right? They put our faces next to William Shatner. He's from the Space Wars show. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I know it's Star Trek. I'm sorry. Look, it says Tucson Convention Center, Tucson, Arizona, September 4th through the 6th on 2026, where memories are made. This is the first time me and Komodo are gonna be at the Tucson Comic-Con. I have no idea how this is gonna go, but hopefully it goes okay. Of course, if you guys wanna know more about the Tucson Comic-Con, I'll have a link down in the description below where you guys can like look at it and decide if that's something you wanna go to or not. I also live kind of close to Tucson, so Komodo's gonna come to my house. I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. You know, going to Too Many Games and meeting a lot of y'all has been very like eye-opening and humbling. And there's some other things that went down that I'm going to talk about in a second here, but I need to apologize first. I've been kind of a butt. You see, aside from meeting y'all at Too Many Games, I had Make-A-Wish reach out to me. Me. That's crazy. If you don't know, Make-A-Wish is basically a foundation. And if someone has like, say, cancer or something like that, Make-A-Wish will make their wish. And someone who had cancer's wish was to meet me, their favorite YouTuber. Me. I'm not gonna go into the specifics of it all because it's a pretty personal thing, right? But like, having me out of all people in the world picked, like, y'all, I cried. I cried over it. They could have picked Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but they chose little OB. Now, I can't spoil too much about it, but because he watches my videos, but I do have quite a surprise brewing, okay? I got something planned. I'm hoping it all pans out, but I got something pretty big planned. But after hearing from Make-A-Wish and then meeting so many of y'all at the Too Many Games, y'all, I just need to apologize. Like, especially like how I responded to a lot of comments over the past years. I've been kind of, I don't know. I guess butt is the best word. You see, I've been doing YouTube for over a decade, and, you know, I get the same comments over and over again. Usually they're questions that I've answered 1,000 times already. Like when Brandon stopped playing with us 6 years ago or whatever. I knew the first month would be a ton of "Where's Brandon?" I didn't know we'd be here in 2026 still seeing "Where's Brandon?" comments. And over the years and years of seeing that, when I would see it in the comment section, sometimes I would reply kind of harshly. So if you've ever asked a simple question like "Where's Brandon?" or "Where's Roblox?" "Where's Brick Rigs?" and I responded kind of negatively to you, I'm so sorry, dude. It's just, you know, it might be your first time asking that question, but to me, it's like my 50th thousandth time. Did I? 50th? That's a hard word to say. What? I mean, here you all, little Timmy. Obi, where's Brick Rigs at? I haven't seen it in a while. I'm over here like, bro, watch my vlogs. You don't keep up with the times, bro? Okay, I've never responded that harshly, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I guess if I just, you know, I'm sorry. I do my best to keep all these games rolling. Then new games come along and you have to slot old games over. And then the old games you end up forgetting about because you're so involved in the new games, and then another new game comes off, so you just slot everything back even more to fit new games in, and it's just constantly going. But I do assure you, I do try to keep all the classics on the channel, as well as adapting the new fun games that come out as well. It's really hard to make, you know, I think some of y'all think videos take 10 minutes to record or something. It's hard. It takes time. You know, I can't make 50 videos a week as much as I would love to. It's impossible. But rest assured, I haven't forgotten about Wobbly Life. I have some ideas brewing. I haven't forgotten about Brick Rigs because I just released the Brick Rigs yesterday. No idea how that's gonna go. You know, I haven't forgotten about Forza. I haven't forgotten about Lego Batman. It's just like, where do I fit all these games in, dude? There's only so much time in the day. Got big ideas for the House Flipper coming up. Okay, I think the next video y'all are really gonna like. So yeah, don't worry. All your favorite games that we play, we still know about them. We haven't forgotten them at all. But while I was at Too Many Games meeting y'all, a vast majority of y'all would come up to our little booth and they would say things like, Obi, I want to be a YouTuber, but I don't know how to get millions of views. Buddy, you don't need millions of views to be a YouTuber. You just don't. I'll be completely honest. Sure, if you can make millions of views on YouTube, you'll make a lot of money. You will, but that shouldn't be your starting goal. I don't know of a single YouTuber that started making videos and just started dropping banger after banger with millions of views, raking in millions of dollars. Like, that's not how this works at all. Even Mr. Beast started at the bottom. He had to grow from 0 subscribers up to, what is he at, 500 million now? Like, that's crazy. What I would recommend doing if you're a new YouTuber and you're trying to get into this YouTube space is kind of section things off a little bit. You know, make videos for a couple of months and just see if you even like it. There's so many people that go out there and they spend thousands of dollars on a good computer, camera, microphone. They sit down, they go to make a video, and then like a week later, they hate it. They don't like it. So don't spend any money. Just sit down and practice. That's all it is. Your first year on YouTube, your first 1, 2, maybe even 3 years on YouTube, you're just practicing. You're learning. I think I've said this in my older vlogs and videos before, but my first like 3 years on YouTube, I made like $4. Uploading daily. I was uploading every single day, 2 times a day, and I made like $4. But while I was doing it, I was researching, I was studying YouTube videos, I was learning new techniques and things you can do. And eventually I had a point where I was like, I have all this knowledge now, let me try to apply it. And then I did, and then I started to see some traction. But take a peek at my second channel, for example. Like, these videos are not doing crazy numbers, right? I mean, my one from 6 hours ago, you can see it has 1.1K views. Bro fell off? Sure, I have some big videos now and again, like this one from 2 years ago is at almost 800K. 4 years ago, 144. I do have some big ones, but let's just go to the most recent ones. Yeah, almost everything I post here kind of falls between like the 5 and 15K. Except, I mean, there's a 90K one there, but just don't even look at that one. You know, I see the comments on this channel and a lot of kids are going around, put the fries in the bag, little bro. You know, bro fell off, put the fries in the bag. And it's because they see like 7.5K, 11K, 10K, 7.5 here, 9.8 there. But here's the thing. Even with these views, this channel makes more money than I've made at any job I've ever worked. I was a supervisor at UPS Freight for like 3 years. This channel is blowing those numbers away. And these are not millions of views, guys. This is just very average views. I'm not saying that to brag or anything like that, but I think it's important to know, like, if you're coming into the space, you shouldn't have the mentality that every video needs to have 100,000, 200,000 views or 1 million of views. If you can get to this spot here, you're good. Like, sure, you're not gonna be a millionaire with this type of views here, but you're gonna be pretty stable and you're gonna be pretty happy. I think a lot of y'all are putting way too much pressure on yourselves. Like, you feel like a failure if you don't hit, you know, 100,000 views, which it's hard to do, guys. It's a really hard thing to do. And trust me, if I knew how to do it, I would let you know right now. But I don't. I don't know how to do that. Now, keep in mind, when I talk about this stuff, I'm only talking about gaming and long form videos. I'm not talking about like financial channels or prank channels or especially shorts. If you're trying to do this with shorts, then you're gonna need millions and millions of views. You know, shorts are just worth a lot less money. So if you're going down the shorts path, you're gonna need to be pumping them out like crazy, and they're gonna have to be hitting some big boy numbers. There's also a lot of other things that go into play here. The length of your video. The longer your video is and the longer you can keep a viewer watching it, the more money it's gonna make. You know, if you have 2 videos, let's say they're both sitting at 50,000 views. One of them is 10 minutes long and the other one is like 3 hours long. The 3-hour-long video is gonna make almost triple the amount of money. The topic of your video, the length of your video, how long you can keep a viewer watching. These are the things that are gonna dictate how well your video performs with money. On my main channel, if I get a Gary's mod that hits, let's just say 40,000 views, believe it or not, my Lego video that only hit 7,000 views is going to beat it in revenue. Imagine that. A little 7,000 viewed Lego video beating a 40,000 viewed Gary's Mod video. It's weird, but that's just kind of how it works. I mean, there is a reason I'm posting Lego videos, even though they're doing really bad in views. Sorry guys, I really don't like talking about money on my YouTube channels. It makes me very uncomfortable. I really hope this is not an inappropriate topic to talk about, but I just get so many questions daily about this topic and like too many games people were asking and stuff like that. So this is as specific as I'm going to get. Basically, just aim for about 300 to 400,000 views per month with long form gaming videos and you'll do just fine. And I know 400,000 views sounds like a lot. It is a good bit, okay? But you don't have to have every video, you know, hit 50,000 or 100,000 views to do that. Just because you release a video today does not mean it's gonna just stop getting views tomorrow. I mean, Corey Kenshin hasn't uploaded in 3 months and his channel is still making like 60 million views per month. That's the power of the backlog, okay? Videos don't just die. Well, some of them do, but a lot of them just keep on living. Here's a complimentary ghost face killer to make you feel better if you felt bad. Do you feel bad? Don't feel bad. Another question I got a lot at Too Many Games was, how am I always in a good mood? Buddy, I'm not. There are times I wake up on a Monday morning, I get on Discord with Komodo and Spycakes, and I just do not want to be here. And it's pretty obvious when I don't want to be here. They'll know right away. But I also don't want to be rude because we set up like certain times to be here so we can all collab together. I'll be sitting here and I'm grumpy. I don't want to play Gary's Mod, and Spycakes will go, okay, I'm recording now. And all of a sudden I'm like, yeah. Ha ha. You know, sometimes I'm just faking it. When my cat Mundo passed away a couple of years ago, I remember I didn't even tell Spy or Komodo, but I got on to record with them and I'm sitting here, tears running down my face, but in the microphone, you know, I'm just like, yeah, having a good old time. And I can't remember if it was Spy or Komodo, but one of them heard me sniffling because I was crying in real life and they were asking me what was wrong. And I was like, oh, just allergies. Let's keep going, you know? I put a lot of time and effort into my YouTube channel. And especially back then, I did not want to miss a day uploading. I just did not want to do that. In hindsight, I know that was stupid. I should have just said, hey guys, listen, one of my beloved pets passed away. I'm just going to take a day or two off to kind of like get my emotions under control. But back then I was just like, you know what? We got to go. Was it last Gary's Mod or the one before? I was in no mood at all. I was cranky. I think it was the one where Spycakes used the portal gun to get away from me when I was seeking him. I didn't want to record that video. I was not in the mood to record videos, but I sat down and I put on my happy face. But soon as he pulled out the portal gun and went through the wall, I was like, in real life, I was like, dude, come on now. I got the hide and seek crankies immediately in full force. And he didn't do anything wrong, by the way. I just was not in the mood for it. You know, YouTubers are people too. We have our good days and our bad days, but we just try our best to hide our bad days from y'all. Sometimes the bad times can make the video funny. If one of us is super grumpy, it could be funny once in a while, but you know, like that's not something you want to show the world all the time. Another question I got asked was how long it takes to record one of our roleplay videos. And the answer is about 1 to 2 hours. It kind of depends. We spend a lot of time talking in Discord about the idea of the video, and then we try to get mods to work. That takes up a good portion of our time. And when we go to record the video, sometimes things just don't work out as planned, so we have to delete a section of it and go and retake that scene again. You know, there was a time I was doing an Oh Baby video where a monster was supposed to run into the house, bust the door open, and then me and Oh Baby was gonna run up the stairs yelling. What happened was the monster got stuck on the door, so I had to like redo the scene, and then the monster got stuck on the door again, and again, and again. And it took like 40 minutes for the stupid monster to bust through the door. So I just sat here just redoing the same 3-minute scene over and over and over again, overthinking it big time. I should have just I don't know. I should have did something else. But I wanted that in the video. And it got into the video eventually. My recording file was like 3.5 hours long. And then when I edited the video, it came out to be 12 minutes long. And I was like, what did I do all day? Another question I got is if I like single player videos more than collab videos. And honestly, they both have their own pros and cons. Collaboration videos are way easier to record. However, single player videos give me more control over what I am recording. I think I like doing collabs more because there's just more people involved and there's more ideas being thrown around, so it's just easier to get the ball rolling. I also got asked what channel I like to run more, my main channel, Beautiful OB, or my second channel, Dark OB. And that's a tough question. I think I like the videos I make on Dark OB more than the ones I make on this channel. Don't get me wrong, I still love this channel and I like the videos I make over here too. But I feel like on Dark OB, I can slow down a little bit, be a little bit less energetic and more myself. Whereas when I try that on this channel, I get really low views and people tell me I'm being boring. I'm getting to that point of the video where I'm starting to yap and I don't know where I'm going anymore. But I did want to touch on a subject real quick of starting a YouTube channel because it was the main questions I got at Too Many Games, and it's one of the biggest ones I get during my live streams and in the comment section. You know, the biggest advice I can give y'all is to take your time with your videos, you know, learn new editing techniques. You're not going to know everything at the start. Nobody does. It's okay to make mistakes and stuff like that. I think there was a Brickrigs video I released on this channel like 8 years ago where I forgot to put audio in the video. It's me and Spycakes collabing, but I didn't record Spycakes. So it's me literally talking to myself the entire video. The comment section was super confused. I have no idea what happened, but yeah, you know, it's a learning process. There was a time where Komodo released a Brickrigs video where he was really sick, and he left in an entire section of the video where it was just me and him talking about what we're gonna do in the video. It was super weird, but like these things happen, you know, we're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes too when you upload. It's natural. So don't overthink it. Just try to have fun with it. Learn from every upload and just keep progressing. That's it. That's the end of the video. Make sure to check out the link in the description for Tucson Comic-Con. I love you guys. I hope to see y'all there. But if I don't, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.